But you can do 1,000 things good in your life. The one thing you do bad, that's the only thing that they're going to replay and replay and replay and replay and replay and replay and replay. You can do 1,001 things good. The minute you do one thing bad, oh my gosh, she's the worst person in the world. Ain't nobody thinking about y'all. But on a better note though, I'm about to have a birthday sale though. Oh my god, whole website going on sale, and I'm restocking a lot of stuff for y'all. So stay tuned for that.
I just don't understand why
Let
she
me
just
block you
don't
because she
start
keeps
her
asking
own
so many
YouTube
questions,
channel.
and I don't even know her. She asking so many dumb shit. Like, girl, if you don't ask something positive about how my son is potty trained at 12 months, something positive. Ask me some good shit. And it's so crazy how many black women, because it's only be these black linebackers. It don't be nobody else. That's so crazy.
Which most likely probably told her
The
not
leopard
to,
dress
in
again.
case
I was
she
looking for the
come on the
leopard
show.
dresses. Who is this?
So guys, won't be talking on the
Oh
video
God, I don't know
because,
who
like
that
I
is.
said, I don't want to go ahead and mess with YouTube. I have enough with them striking all my videos down anyway.
Oh, who is that? Okay.
Yeah, I guess she'd probably be bored today.
Getting old. Cat daddy.
But I still think that
Getting
she
old.
and Martell, they got something going on. Most likely trying to go ahead and do some kind of spin off. If it's not with Love and Marriage in Huntsville, it will be with Real Housewives of Atlanta or their own spin off.
Ooh, the shot be too much sometimes. Ooh, I definitely have plus size. So just okay. I think that y'all be confused about what a linebacker is. A linebacker is not a plus size woman. Like, stop, stop. My
And she
hair is
should have came up
natural.
with some T-shirts with the linebackers because they was using that on the show. So she really don't know how to
Dun,
make her
dun, dun, dun.
music. Her money.
Um, my background is not different. Y'all do the most. Mm-mm. I love old school music. Like I tell every boyfriend that I ever get with, take me to Detroit to Motown, so I can take a picture on the street on the steps. Like I'm so obsessed with Motown records. I can't even tell y'all what comment that I'm fucking laughing at. Shut up, y'all. Y'all get on my. Oh my god. 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 I can't even tell y'all what I'm laughing at. Some of y'all funny. Like y'all funnier than me. Some of y'all are so funny. Did you become obsessed after watching the Temptations? I like all like musical type Temptations, Five Heartbeats, Ike and Tina. I just like stuff like that. I'm not telling y'all what comment. Some of y'all catching on, but I'm not telling y'all what comment I'm laughing at because that's.
I think Love and Marriage in Huntsville is
I
coming
got
on
braces.
next week, which most likely I'm going to start doing reviews on it.
Me and my cousins watch the Temptations every day after school. Period. Sis, y'all can't hear me. Are you going to have another baby? Who? Girl, no, I'm not having no more kids.
I hope not.
I look older now. Well, I'm about to be 32, so maybe so. I'm not with
Hi,
him. So
Pansy. Haven't heard from you in a
stop
long
with
time.
the
How are
bullshit.
you doing, girl?
Look at y'all. Slow. Okay, Lola Bunny, you blocked. Because why would you say something ignorant like that? Why would you say that? Bitch, you don't know me. Like what? Now she done got blocked from live. Now she can't even enjoy live
Her
no more. Cause
her
this ain't got
block
nothing to do
game
on
is
this
very
Sunday.
strong. She don't mind
Now
blocking you
she
in a
done got
minute.
blocked. Lady T. Period.
The battery probably right there. The battery is up. You need to charge it.
Girl, what? Y'all giving me some information. Ooh.
I guess she just felt like coming on talking. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it up long. I'm just, trying to pass some time, girl. So how are you? Haven't heard from you
I
in
have
a
to get on
while.
here and I have to talk to y'all for a hot second because
Hi,
I don't have a
college.
page
How
right
are
now
you?
outside of the blog just using this to create whatever narrative. Instagram was like ding ding ding.
No, this right here is on Instagram. This is her live right here. So I don't know if I'm gonna go ahead and keep it on because that's how I got demonetized. Well, not with Instagram, but you know how they are. Just hate to see when people do things, but yet they can do the same thing, which I don't quite understand. How they can play other people's stuff, but the minute when you do it, then they want to have a problem with it. You know,
Yes, y'all can talk to yourself.
doing great, college. Thank you.
Y'all on some bullshit. But we ain't got that much longer that I gotta stay on here before my check drop. Leave it alone. Like, but thank y'all for trying to take that from me. But you gonna always go back. Like, she got time. They have time. I used to go back and forth with y'all. Now I block. If I read the first sentence and you on some bullshit, block. Girl,
Penta says she needs total
why do you follow
prayers.
somebody who you don't like? My day was very, very good today. Who is Melissa, y'all? Who is that? Why do y'all keep on saying that? Who is that? What are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? No, not FaceTime, boo, but just a little filter. I was supposed to get my lashes done. Now I don't get them done till Wednesday, so just a little filter. We all do it. Ain't no wrong with it. That's why when I go like this, you see the lip. Y'all know what's up. Same shit every live.
Mm.
Okay, y'all. It's been real. Let me get back to. Let me not say too much because y'all gonna go crazy. Two more questions. Let me see which two. Oh, you just got here, sis. We've been on live for how long? You been on live, y'all?
So, Pensy, you still watch Real Housewives of Atlanta? Which I deleted just about all my
Okay, the
videos
shot be
of it,
coming
and some
through
of
with
them I
the
put
old
it
school
in
jams.
iCloud.
Mm.
I love you too. I think I'm gonna start back doing some commentary on reality shows.
What's up? Who is this?
Because when it comes to stuff like this, you're damn if you do, you're damn if you don't. You know, just so much. I might go ahead and blog about Love and Marriage in Huntsville because I think it comes on next week. But girl, they were so jealous of all my videos because when I do my videos, you know how it is, and
Ooh,
some people
Michelle,
can't take it.
I would answer your question, but I done gave too much
I think she's gonna be
that I
on
would.
one of those reality shows. I don't know if it's gonna be Love and Marriage Huntsville or Real Housewives of Atlanta, but she gonna be
Nails
on one
cute.
of
Nails
them.
about to get redone. Birthday week.
It's been hard to watch the Real Housewives of Atlanta, the same stuff, different days. But I was hoping Marlo would work out. Yeah, that's the only reason why I had started back watching it because of Marlo. Because after they took Nene off, that was it. I was done. And you know how I am when it comes to Kenya Moore.
August 27th. August 27th.
So her birthday is coming up. I wonder if she's gonna go all out with her birthday.
Most lives don't have a point, but you still on here. Let me see. Cause see, when I catch you talking shit, though, you do get blocked, and then you gotta go. Then you gotta go create a fake page to hop back on real quick, hoping that I'm still on live. When you could just sit and be silent, like 75% of y'all don't say shit and just laugh and look at the comments. But when you want to talk shit, then you get blocked. Y'all always got me doing a crazy little mean face and being extra like dating girls.
Now, girl, you know how I am when it comes to Kenya Moore. I could never sit there and connect with Kenya Moore.
Y'all know I block when I see you. Y'all know I block.
Watch my mic.
Y'all know.
I'm on live
Thank
here.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Some of y'all are so genuine. Ooh, some of y'all are so genuine. Some of y'all just the biggest haters in the world. The biggest haters in the world. I like I cannot follow somebody who I have hate against, who I don't like. If I don't like the way she move, I would not be on live watching her talk about
So Pensy,
nothing.
what you
She don't
think
be on her
about
talking about shit.
what's her name?
I
Melanie had purchased
I
jewelry,
couldn't
which
do
most
it.
likely was fake
Y'all
jewelry for her son,
get on
which
live and start
Martell,
talking. That's what I
he
do.
wasn't happy about it at all.
Y'all be
You
tuned in.
know, I started to make a video on that, but I decided not to go ahead and make a video. I
The
didn't
person you got
understand
was
why
defending you.
she
I don't think
purchased,
so.
all those chains,
I
looking
don't
like a
think so.
rapper,
Because one
for her
time I was on
son. I don't
live
know
and it was a
why.
lady who was saying something nice, but I read the comment real fast and I came for her. And I'm really cautious about that now. I try to make sure I do not come for nobody who is trying to give me a nice comment.
Since I'm on, I might go ahead and do a review of Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Why wouldn't I want y'all to support? Y'all support. I get support off y'all support. Y'all so crazy. What I'm doing for my birthday. Stay tuned.
Okay, she says she stay tuned for what she's gonna do with her birthday.
This girl just got blocked for trying to be cute smart. Now she gone.
He was very upset. I guess he felt that all the stuff that she could
Okay,
have
y'all.
purchased
It's almost time for me to.
for her kids, she purchased chains around to put around his neck. I don't know if she froze or not. It looked like it's froze. I don't know. Let me go ahead and check and see if it's froze because she's standing still there. So most likely she probably be froze. Let me go ahead and check it out and see.
Okay, y'all. It's almost time for me to
Most likely she probably
get
be
off.
gone.
I said that 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I think they go to court next week. I don't know why they keep pushing the court back. I think this it right there with the video because for some reason it's keep freezing. So most likely she probably signed off, but I still see her on live. So let me see. Yeah, I think next week they go back to court. Melanie and Martell hosts, but I just don't understand why they keep pushing it back. It doesn't make
Okay,
no
y'all.
sense at all.
It's almost time for me to get off.
Watch my
I
mic.
said that 2 minutes ago.
Mhm. So I guess that's it because she said that twice. So I guess she might be out now. Yep. But I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff that they do does not make no sense. I don't know if all this right here is just for entertainment. They trying to go ahead and pitch a spinoff. Maybe Martell might want to add Arionne back, Arionne to the show, because most likely he's gonna have his kid, Ariane has said that if the kid is not gonna come on the show, I mean, if she cannot come on the show, the kid is not gonna come on the show. So I don't know how all that's gonna go ahead and work out, but I think that that's it for her. Let me see what's going on. But these people's a mess. But you know how people are drama cells. And guys, if you're hearing the noise, I wasn't planning on making this video right here. So you might hear my grandkids talking because I just came on because I saw Arionne had posts. I'm trying to see if she's still on. But you know, I might go ahead and see what's going on because I think Love and Marriage in Huntsville, they've been having it going on, man. They look like they're more interesting than Real Housewives of Atlanta. They look like they got a lot going on. What Pensy said, he is the last man that needs to go to court. His life isn't
Okay,
right.
y'all.
He can
It's almost
support
time for
those
me to get
children
off.
on
I said that
himself.
2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I guess that's it. I think that's it with her. I think she's gone. That's it. But yeah, I might go ahead and start blogging about that, and also um a little bit of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Start going back into that, which I don't understand why, I went ahead and deleted all my videos. But like I said, you know how these haters are on here. Other people can go ahead and do things, but when you do something, they have a lot to say about it. You know, I don't understand these people these days. But yeah, that's it with her. She's gone. But I don't know. So Pinsy, have you been watching Real Housewives of Atlanta? Have you been watching Real Housewives of Atlanta? Which most likely, I'll probably go ahead and start talking about that as well. Hey, Christy Wiggins, how are you? Sam, old turn tuning out, nothing here to see as usual. uh, each his own. She says, Sam's, old tuning out, nothing here to see as usual. Okay, you haven't been watching? I don't know if she's talking about on my channel, whatever. I don't know who she's talking about. She's saying tuning in or out as usual, but really nothing is going on really nobody's channel. Most people they just adding on and putting whatever they feel like putting on. Because really there's nothing going on out there. So all the stuff that's you see, most of the people that's only their opinion because ain't nothing going on out there, trust me. So like I said, if anyone is in here, like I said, feel free to, but however you feel led. But I might go ahead and talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta, see what's going on, because to me the only ones that really is doing something on that show, and that's Marla Hampton when she came on, because I wasn't watching, I didn't watch nothing last year ever since Nene had left off the show. Okay, hon, you have a great night too. I wonder if she got paid for the interview. What interview, Pensy? Are you talking about Arionne Curry or are you talking about Marla Hampton? Because Marla she has a peach now, which I just started watching it like maybe 2 weeks ago, but I have never, really blogged about it. And I just came on right here because I saw Arionne Curry had came live. So I say, let me go ahead and see if I can play a little bit on my channel. I don't know if this video right here is going to go ahead and stay on. Maybe, I don't know what I'm going to go ahead and do. But like I said, just here, just passing the breeze, guys. Happy blessed Sunday. Hope you guys had a beautiful day. Just here, just passing through, just seeing what's going on. Not too much stuff is going on out there. Not at all. I see right here where it says NBA Hall of Fame Dennis Rodman says he's going to Russia to help seek release of Brittany Griner, and that's coming from the Shade Room, which he should. Most likely, when it comes to, foreign people overseas, he have that connection, especially when it comes to China. But since I'm on, I might go ahead and talk a little bit about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Go ahead and just do a review on that, which I wasn't expecting, to come on. But while I'm here, might as well go ahead and talk, guys. Welcome to my live Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and unbiased. Make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. I just came on just to talk about, well, really not to talk, just to show you Instagram that Arionne Curry had did when she came on live, which she really wasn't talking about much. She talked about that her birthday is coming and she's gonna go ahead and have a blast. She's gonna show up and show out. But I just hope she go ahead and get it together, because for to say that she's 32 years old and have two kids, you know, it's time for her to go ahead and do some kind of self-examination, and see, because she's not getting younger. If anything, she's getting older. College said, I like to watch Basketball Wives and Love and Hip Hop. I haven't watched Basketball Wives. I tried watching it, but I really don't like it that much. I was watching it when OG was on, but when they came, in the way that they treated OG with the colorism and the featureism, I couldn't watch that show anymore. The thing about it is, when it came to Jackie on Basketball Wives, she claimed that she didn't see colorism, or, first thing, she should have been talking about it, because her daughter had called her out, saying that she treated her bad, because she was of a darker skin, and always treated the ones that was for her husband, her last husband, Doug, treated them good. And the thing about it is that one of Jackie's daughters, she came out and she said, yes, you did treat it my sister bad, so Jackie should have been the first one. So after that, guys, I didn't even watch it no more. And Love and Hip Hop, I think I watched the ones that's now and then. I don't really look at it too much. Atlanta, I don't watch the one that is Miami. But while I'm on, I might go ahead and do a little commentary of Atlanta housewives, because you know how you guys are. Some of these people on here, the only way that you can relate to them, especially when it comes to these reality shows, which, like I told you, to me, it's just a distraction. But each his own. Sometimes, you have to meet people where they are. But I like Marla Hampton. I really do like her, on that show, which it looked like she's the mini Nene Leakes. Especially how she called Candy out. How she called Candy out. Yeah. So, guys, if y'all have any questions, anything that you want to go ahead and talk about, feel free. I want to go ahead and post. I don't know if you all saw that Carbonation had posted a little small clip of Nature Boy was in jail with his other inmates. And you all know that, who follow my channel, guys, I was calling that out. I say, if they put Nature Boy in jail, he gonna get with these other inmates, because to me it looked like Nature Boy wanted to go to jail. It looked like he wanted to go in there because he was doing some grimy things at the end. And I think that Nature Boy went in there because maybe his next teaching was to go ahead and teach the inmates, because you already know that Nature Boy already has said that this is the year of the Planet of the Apes, where, the people, where the jail house and the prison cells, they was going to go ahead and open up. So, maybe Nature Boy, that's part of his assignment, to go to jail, because I don't know if they edit that like that was, but if you will watch that video, which I was going to play it, but I didn't, I said I was going to go ahead and play it tomorrow, where the inmates was bowing down to Nature Boy. And guys, I already had called that out. I called that out on my channel. I sit there and I told you all, I sit there and say that Nature Boy, when he goes to jail, he's going there for agenda. He's going there for a reason. It's something I don't know if that's his next teaching or what, but to me, it kind of makes sense because what Carbonation has showed, it looked like he was really enjoying himself. Hey, Rhonda and Noel, how are you guys doing? Girl, I wasn't coming on. I just saw Arionne Curry had had came on live, so I sat there and decided to go ahead and just show a little bit, which she wasn't talking about much at all. And also, I was watching Tasha K. She did a PSA, which was very yeah, I mean, it was a lot of information that I needed to know, especially when it comes to YouTube. You know how YouTube is now going around, especially with these small channels, demonetizing them because you know Tasha K was, she was giving a lot of information of all the stuff that was going on. So I say, well, if all this is happening, and YouTube is changing a lot of stuff around, shoot, I should have went ahead and kept my videos up. I don't know why I took my videos down. You do know Nature Boy can get in trouble for doing all this in jail. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. But I think it's something going on, Rhonda. And when I call it, trust me, most of the time you can go ahead and take it to the bank. And I think that Nature Boy, he know good and well that he cannot have people to record conversations and he cannot make videos and have it out. Now, he may have sat there and said that someone did it and he knew nothing about it. Because because you can do live videos with him and you also can do phone calls. So maybe someone did it and just posted on the internet. But I did say that on several of my videos, and you guys know. I knew that at the end, Nature Boy was wilding out. That it's like he was just asking, the people to come and get him, especially when he went and put out his address. Why would you put out your address? Why would you start walling out? And Nature Boy always talked about the day of the Planet of the Apes. And maybe, he's going in there and teaching those inmates. And that's why he, came out, as bisexual, that he goes both ways. So in case something come out, at least, he'll sit there and say, well, I already didn't put it out. I told you guys, I like trans. Because it's something about it. I don't know, but time is going to tell because he goes to court. I think he goes to court Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that will be another charge. But the thing about it, did he put it out? It won't be another charge on him because it showed. I got the video right there, right now, where it shows Nature Boy was just on the phone. So most likely the ones that had came to that jail and Nature Boy was talking to, they had their cameras on and they was the ones that was recording that. So I don't know if he can go to jail. I mean, if he can get more time of what somebody else did. Most likely they're going to find the person that had recorded Nature Boy, and that person might get in trouble. That might happen. I don't know. But what I did see, these dudes, these guys that was in jail, those inmates, they was bowing down to Nature Boy. They even was wiping his face, gave him a napkin where he was wiping his face. And you know how some people look at, when they incarcerated, it's like a whole nother world. Well, from what we saw, he ain't stressing at all. Looked like he was having a good time. Because he can fit in because shoot, look how he was acting, the little clip we had saw. Rhonda said, trust Nature Boy be knowing. Yeah. But I want to know how they're gonna go by that, because I know that when he had told Solar to go and talk to Natiri, and when they had played that phone call, the DA talked about that. The DA had talked to the judge how he influences outsiders. But I don't know if they can hold that against Nature Boy, because it was someone else that was recording him. But time gonna tell. But it looked like he don't care no more. It looked like Nature Boy does not care no more. When I saw that video, I had to look twice. I had to see if that was edited. I had to see if it was edited. And I asked, if that was Nature Boy, that's his live videos. And some of them say it was. So, he's pushing the limit. Quite obvious. It looked like he doesn't care. Ron, it looked like he doesn't care at all. But Nature Boy talked about this, on most of all his videos. At the end, he talked about all that. He talked about the day of the Planet 8. He talked about where all the jail, all the inmates, gonna be released. How they was gonna break out, and just about everything that he talked about before he was in jail. It looked like it's playing out. It's all playing out, because now he's in there teaching them. When everybody was saying Nature Boy was nowhere near his inmates, they say he was in some kind of solid confinement, or however they call that. He was away from his inmates, but what we saw, they was all together. And Nature Boy is in all that astrology, and he believed that this is the 6th year where the people, the inmates and everything else is gonna break out. They're gonna break out of prison. This is the year of the Antichrist, the 6th year. So time is gonna tell. But he talked about it. Nature Boy talked about all this. And he looked like he had him a glorious time from what we saw with that little small clip. And I was going to talk about it tomorrow. I wasn't coming online today. But time going to tell. Because we thought that he was stressed pulling his hair out. Quite obvious, whoever he got, he got a hairstylist inside of that jail, because he had his hair braided. He had them bowing down to him. We saw that. Wiping his face, singing, dancing. He was doing all the stuff that he did when, he was in his house in carbonation. Now he's doing that in jail. And I told you guys, and that's why they wanted my videos taken down. Nature Boy gonna be more of a threat in jail or in prison, in court, wherever he's going to be, than he's going to be out here. Because you don't want Nature Boy to connect with these inmates. And sooner or later, they're going to have to do it. Because you can't keep this guy in solitary confinement, the entire time that he's locked up. You're going to have to let him be around other people. And he's teaching them. And all the stuff that he told us about the day of the Planet of the Apes, all the teaching that he told us, he's telling those inmates the same thing. He might want to be in there, Rhonda. I think that Nature Boy, he exactly where he wants to be. And guys, you've been following me for a long time. Rhonda and Noel, you guys and Rhonda, you've been following me from day one. When I call it, they keep him always from everyone. But on that video, on those little small clips that they showed, Nature Boy was with people, other people. He was dancing and everything else. He was dancing and everything else. And Nature Boy will be a threat. Nature Boy will be a threat if they keep him in jail or keep him. He's gonna be a threat. And time gonna tell. And I'm hearing all these other bloggers saying the same thing, which you guys know. You heard it from me first. Nature Boy only got two ways. He either take the plea or he go all the way. And if Nature Boy go all the way, believe me, he ain't going down by himself. It's going to be a hell of a fight, a hell of a chess player. Like I said, it's going to be carbonation against the DA. And one thing, when it comes to the state and the feds, they don't run out of money. They can play until kingdom come. But we're going to see if Nature Boy going to be the master chess player as he say he is. Because he's playing with some big dogs. But it's either two things that he's going to do. Either he's going to take the plea. If Nature Boy take the plea, then he probably sit there and say, I'm going to dance my way out of 5 or 6 years, how many years that they're going to give me. And while I'm in there, I'm going to be teaching every inmate that comes in there. It makes sense. If they give Nature Boy, if Nature Boy take that plea, most likely, if they just just for what Nateri is, because we don't know no other discovery that they have. But if he take that plea, in the meantime, most likely they're going to give him 5 years, no more than 5 years. And he's going to be teaching every inmate that's in there. Because they look like what I saw. They look like they really standing by him. They look like they really sitting there connecting with Nature Boy. They look like they happy that they have him in there. From what I saw, I didn't see anyone sitting there. I didn't see no where Nature Boy looked like he was depressed or looked like he was going through. Nature Boy looked like he was on a mini vacation. Nature Boy looked like he was on a mini vacation inside of that jailhouse. Once the warden went off it, they will ship him somewhere else. And when they ship him somewhere else, what he's gonna do? What he's gonna do? He gonna do the same thing. That's how Malcolm X had got his teaching. They had the Nation of Islam had their people in prison that was training Malcolm X. And when Malcolm X came out of prison, he was more powerful than ever, even powerful than his teacher. Where his own teacher wanted to take Malcolm X out. And like I told you in the Bible, Paul wrote 1/4 of the Bible in jail. Most of these people that get their teaching, they get it out of the jail. They get it out of jail, out of prison, when they are incarcerated. All that teaching that these people get, they get it right in jail. And that's real talk. Since they can't put him back in lockdown away from everyone, they can't. They can't. They can't. And you cannot control what somebody else do. So if someone coming in there and they recording Nature Boy could say, what did I do? I'm just on the phone talking to them. I didn't know that they was recording me. And all we saw was Nature Boy with the phone on him behind the window. So if anything, they need to go after the people that was recording that, not Nature Boy. But I already talked about it. And you guys know I already talked about it. I said that if they get Nature Boy behind those bars, Nature Boy was going to teach those inmates. And look like from what we saw, they all on his side. Now I don't know if that was a edit video, but I looked at it real close. That looked like Nature Boy. That looked like Nature Boy was in that video, having them inmates bowing down to him, wiping his face. Guys, like I said, I have a spirit of discernment. And I really think that this was Nature Boy assignment to go in jail. To go in jail. And I think that's what he was preparing for. To go in jail. To teach those inmates. Because he think anyway. He think life is just a dream anyway. He think that he's in a coma. So who to say that he set this all up? Because to me, what I saw, it looked like a setup. It looked like a setup. It looked like he was asking these people to come and get him, where he even gave his address out. And when it comes to the government, I don't put nothing past them either. Because I already told you, it looked like Nature Boy, they sent him out there in the jungle as an experiment. That's my opinion. We all have a right to our opinion. We all have a right to our opinion. That's what it looked like to me. Rhonda said, but we know he knows, though. In my opinion, Malcolm X was a real leader. A Nature Boy is a con. Malcolm X was the biggest con artist. Malcolm X was the biggest con artist. I have his book. Malcolm X was the biggest con artist. Malcolm X did a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. And that's why when he went in front of Muhammad, his teacher, whoever that was, he said, I'm not even worthy. I'm not even worthy to even look at you, where Malcolm X couldn't even look at him in the eye because he said all the stuff that he did. Malcolm X did some stuff. And he spent years in jail behind that. These leaders is fake. They was not for us. But most of their teaching come right out of the jail, come right out of the prison, because they look at being incarcerated as another world, a whole nother world. That's what they look at it. And if Nature Boy gets 5 years, if he take the plea, they might give him 5 years. Trust me. And you know Nature Boy love to talk. He's going to be in there teaching those inmates. Queen 3311, honey, you are praising a man sleeping with men. I'm not praising him. This real talk. Like I say, when I come on here, I speak my truth. I don't have a fight in this at all. I'm only speaking my truth. And I only can tell you what I see. So I'm not in here praising no one. Because I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm watching from the outside just like you all. And giving my opinion just like everybody else. And anyone that comes in here, no, I do not jump on a bandwagon. I'm gonna stand on my truth. And what I see, whether you guys like it or not, I see this all was a setup. I see it all was a setup. Because Nature Boy talked about all that. He talked about the day of the planet of the apes. He even said, if I go to prison, okay, if I go to prison, I'm going to just go to prison. All I'm going to do is teach him. He said that. I heard Nature Boy say that on Bigo Live. So you cannot get mad with me for that. I'm just a messenger. I'm just looking just like everybody else, giving my observations. That's it. And at the end of the day, we all have an opinion. You know? He talked about all that. The government set all these leaders out here to deceive. That's it. Say that again. Say that again. Let me pose this. That's all it is. And see, the thing about it is that our people don't see it. Our people don't see it, Rhonda. We so busy trying to sit there and put our foot on our brother or our sister neck, not knowing that the devil is working overtime on us. They ain't nothing but the little fish. The big fish is the government. And I made plenty of videos talking about that. I made plenty of videos talking about that. When Nature Boy went out there in that jungle, Nature Boy say he didn't know who was coming out there with him. He thought other women was going to come out there. When he looked around, there was a bunch of young men. Who was the ones that told those young men to go out there? I think it was an experiment. I think it was an experiment. Just like I say when it came to Nature Boy being in that jail. Nature Boy knew what was going to happen, because at the end, it's like he just wilded out. He was doing some really strange things. And when he gave his address out, that was it. That right there, I knew that was it. So I'm committing crime, and I say one day I'm going to go to jail. I'm a prophet. I don't know. All I just know, Queenie, is that most of those prophets, every last one, leaders, all was in jail, went to jail. Martin Luther King was in jail. Malcolm X was in jail. Most of the leaders, good leaders, they have to go through jail. They have to go through stuff like that. And Nature Boy talked about all of that. Nature Boy told you guys that day was going to happen. And at the end, it looked like I even played that video with how Nature Boy was just stretched out wide, like he was on a cross or whatever, like they was just anointing him, how they was just rubbing oil all over his body, and how they all was in a row and singing hallelujah. And it's like they was preparing for that day, just like they did. And like I'm not even going to go that way, because want me to tell you something, y'all won't believe me anyway, so I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to say it. But I know one thing, that the Most High God can take the foolish things of this world to confound the wise. Nature Boy did tell truth. They were working for the government. Queenie, no, not at all. So, Queenie, if I'm committing a crime and I say one day I'm going to go to jail, I'm a prophet. Every last prophet that I know, either they was in jail or they was murdered. Every last prophet, every last leader. I don't know a leader that was never arrested or was taken out. And like I said, this is my opinion. I am a true prophet. I have a spirit of discernment. Everything that I say, most everything that I say. Why you think they wanted my videos to come down? Why do you think they wanted my videos to come down? Because I saw straight through this. I saw straight through this. And I know exactly how they play. I know how the government plays. Because if they really wanted Nature Boy, they could have been gotten Nature Boy. So many people went in and left out and complained how they was mistreated. Talked about all the stuff that was going on in carbonation. Nobody did a thing. Nobody did a thing. Nobody. All the stuff, all the bodies, all the dead bones was right there in that jungle. Nobody did not one thing. But soon in a minute, someone that been in carbonation in and out for 4 years even got this man name tattoo on her butt. But the minute when she said something, then they jump on it. Come on, guys, help me to make this make sense. Help me to make this make sense. Ronald said the leader is nothing but puppets on strings, just the president on it. That's it. Nature, that's all they are. Nature Boy told you guys about this. Nature Boy told you all. He said that he was like in a coma. They was experimenting. Nature Boy even told the ones that was coming out there that he had the serum. He had everything inside of his body. He talked about all this. These young women and young men was flocking to him like flies. And you never know. Nature Boy been in and out of foster homes, in and out of places. You don't know if these people did experiment on him. They did it with what that was the black guys, I forgot what it was, in Tulsa, Oklahoma, with the syphilis and all this other stuff, injecting them with syphilis. These people thinking that they going for colds or whatever, and these people was injecting them with syphilis. How you know that Nature Boy was not injected? How you know? How you know? Because when these people was going and check on Nature Boy, doing a wellness check on Nature Boy, these people was going there with the biggest smile. Wasn't doing not one thing. And all this stuff right here, guys, whether you like it or not. Nature Boy talked about all this. Nature Boy, if you have followed Nature Boy on Bigo Life and all the videos that I had made and how I played it out, Nature Boy talked about all this. He told you. They say, oh, Nature Boy, okay, you act like you want to go to jail. Do this right here. Start hitting the women. What Nature Boy did. Start having the women hitting each other. Start having the women hitting each other. Nature Boy even talked about it. He sat there and said that he don't smoke weed because he had some kind of stuff that happened to him when he was young. What weed do to him, what marijuana do to him, how he hallucinate when it comes to marijuana, how he almost lost his mind, where he was in a mental institution when he was in a boys' home, gave him marijuana, and how he had that reaction. And that's why he left that alone, just for somebody to come back and give it to him again, knowing that he was going to have the same reaction. And who gave him the marijuana? Solar say he used to have the marijuana transport to give to Nature Boy. And you don't know what he was lacing it with. Because when Nature Boy starts smoking that marijuana, he starts hallucinating everything. His entire demeanor start changing. And before you know, he starts saying that he was 3 God. Start wilding out. Start acting up. Start talking about all this stuff was going to happen. The Antichrist was about to come. We are in the 6th year. He started talking about all this. Talking about he was in a coma. talking about the year of the planet of the apes, where the people that was incarcerated, how the jail cells was going to bust open. So the only way that the jail cells was going to go ahead and bust open, they had to have someone in there to sit there and teach them. Because I don't think the jail cells was going to automatic bust open unless they had a teacher that was going to go inside to teach them. Come on, guys. Wake up. I don't like Nature Boy, but he was trying to tell. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. The CIA doing Martin Arthur, MK Ultra on people all the time. All the time. All the time. And I think he was. I think he was. And that's why I love you, Rhonda. Because see, Rhonda sees exactly how I see it. That's why they've been following me. See, people don't want to hear the truth. People don't want to hear the truth. But like I told you guys, I can take the foolish things of this world to conform the wise. Because the way y'all see it, I don't see it. You guys on milk, I'm on meat. I see the darker side, the surface side. I get into the core of it. And I promise you, all this stuff is part of the project. All this stuff is a part of a project. Nature Boy talked about all this. He told you all this stuff was going to happen. Hi, Rhonda Jones. He told you. He told you about all this stuff was going to happen. And I promise you, you know, Nature Boy, he will talk from sun up to sundown. From sun up to sundown. He was preparing for this day. He was preparing for this day. Let me see if I can go ahead and pull this up so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Nature Boy was preparing for this day. That's why he had them women to oil him. That's why he had that training to come in. He was preparing for this day. So if anything leak out, oh, Nature Boy got a training. Well, he already had a training when he was on the outside. So he was preparing for this. He was letting you know, he was letting you guys know what was going to happen. But guys, y'all was so busy being entertained where you guys couldn't see it. You guys couldn't see it because you were so busy being entertained. But Nature Boy told you all this stuff that was going to happen. All the stuff. He didn't hide nothing. Nature Boy did not hide one thing. He didn't hide nothing. Look at this. Look at this. Watch this. He didn't hide nothing. Look at that. They was preparing him. They was preparing him for that day. Get the fuck out of here. They was preparing him for that day.
The white man.
Just look at this.
When the rude awakening hits you, that black man.
Let me see. They was preparing him.
Fuck out of here.
He was preparing these girls too.
Oh, shine, it's shine.
Push the fuck out of here. This is what you women gonna look like when white supremacy fall. When the rude awakening hits you that black man is God. This is how y'all gonna look. I am not the white man. The white man wants to be me. The white man is a poor imitation of me. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? The white man got everything he knows from me. He's a poor actor. God. I told you in the Bible, I told you, they documented it. They said it. I said it right there. Here, let me pull it up. I said it.
He told, see, you can't tell me that this guy was not preparing for this day. You cannot tell me that this guy was not preparing for this day. And while he had turned on the heat to all them women that was in there, and the reason why he did it, because he know that that day was coming, and he was preparing for that
Shade.
You see me expressing myself differently, it's because this is the future. Whether you know it or not. Guys,
Let me rewind this because I need you guys to hear this again, and I want you to play. I want you to hear and pay close attention to what he's saying.
the reason why you see me expressing myself differently is because this is the future. Whether you know it or not. Guys, what you're looking at is everyone is going to be looking like Michael Jackson and Prince. Everyone is going to be androgynous. You have.
Neither shall he regard the God of his fathers, nor the desire of women, nor regard any God, for he shall magnify himself above all.
I'll give you a
Daniel 12:37.
The reason why you see me expressing myself differently is because this is the future, whether you know it or not.
Need I say more? Need I say more? Need I say more? This guy was telling you, you didn't want to take heed to it. He was telling you, and you didn't want to take heed to it. And do I think he's the Antichrist? No. No, but he was telling you. He was telling you guys. He was telling you guys. And you didn't take heed to it. You guys didn't take heed. He was telling you. He was telling you guys, and you all didn't take heed. He was letting you know what's going to happen. And all this stuff right here is starting to add up. It making sense. This is the 6th year. The 6th year, according to numerologists. If you believe in astrologers, and I don't believe, I'm not into astrologers. But I told you guys that all this stuff had to happen. It had to take place. It had to take place. It had to take place.
See if you want one. If you want one, I'll give you another doopsie. Here's a major one. Malia is velvet and my daughter put together.
Did you hear that? What he said? Malia is Velvet and his daughter putting it together. This guy, all kind of experiment. The government, I don't put nothing past them. I don't put nothing past the government. And Nature Boy was wilding out. He could have been cloned. Some stuff is going on. We knew this day was coming. We knew that day was coming.
Got him! Got him! I would never let y'all touch my baby. I'm God, nigga. Why would I ever let you put your paws on ISIS? You think I would let you touch ISIS? I6? So how reality works is like this. So I shouldn't tell you. Oh, you're sleeping. Let me let you sleep. I don't want to bother you. I'm probably waking up so many people right now. They're all so mad at me. Oh my God, you guys are so mad when you wake up. Ugh, you guys are bitches when you wake up. Huh, I guess I would be too. So, maybe I'll tell you, maybe I won't. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I would never let you touch my bloodline. This is a royal bloodline in here. You see? You see all the kitties in here? You see all these kitties? See our kitty pad? And that kitty right there. You see what I did was I put
Yes, we
Malia
are,
is
Rhonda.
basically Velvet and Baby Ellie put together. So I kept both of them. Sounds crazy, that's why I'm telling you. I could tell you this because I know you're not gonna believe me. But if you just use your imagination, it makes sense. You're like, well, who's Velvet and that little girl? Shells. Sleeves. Programs? I don't know. You tell me.
He say
Nothing
program.
is lost, all is transformed, if you get what I mean. Oh yeah. Hey, Juju. This one's gonna freak you out. So Juju is actually my father. This is my dad, y'all. He's the only Puerto Rican here. Juju is, me and him have the same bloodline. Look at our faces. This is my family. Look at my father. Let me put up a little closer. And look at his eyes. You can smile. You can see it in the lips. Right there. Smile. Yep.
That's crazy.
And I did it like that. You guys live in one dimension. You're not living in multiple dimensions. You gotta look at the energy. You have to look at the mind of the being. But sometimes when we lose our siblings or we lose our family members, we don't recognize them in other forms. This is my dad. This is Eligio's dad. And at the same time, I'm his dad. And soon you guys are gonna figure that out too, that me and him, everybody in this room is related, biologically. He's the only kid here from Puerto Rico, because he's from my dad's side of the family. I was looking for my father came to me. There it is, boom. Juju's name is Juju, but my dad's name was Gijo. Gijo. That's what they call my dad. His name is Juju. Pretty cool, huh?
That's crazy.
Yeah, appreciate it. Love you, Pops.
I don't know, guys. It's a lot of stuff that he
Yeah, it's
said.
amazing. I would never let a woman take my bloodline. The reason why you see me expressing myself differently is because this is the future, whether you know it or not. Guys, what you're looking at is everyone is going to be looking like Michael Jackson and Prince. Everyone is going to be androgynous. You have. And that's a little embarrassment. No, don't play with me tonight. Yo. Oh God.
Tell me that you're all.
There's a lot of stuff, guys, that it just don't make no sense. Just look how they was acting. Just look. And we knew that day that the Antichrist would come. And I'm not saying that Nature Boy is the Antichrist, but we know that day will come. Just look at that. Look at that. Look at their faces. Look at their faces. And you knew that he was out there cloning, and you guys want to say Nature Boy was not a part of it? You don't know that. Just look at that. Right there, they was giving him his last supper. I think that was his last supper. And he was Let me stop this right here. Let me stop it right here. Right there, guys. You remember, and I'm not saying that Nature Boy is the Messiah, and I'm not saying that Nature Boy is the Antichrist. But you remember the Last Supper when Jesus had fed each one of his disciples? What Nature Boy was doing right there? What Nature Boy was doing right there? Look at that. What he's doing. Look at that. Just look at it. Look at that. That's demonic, guys. I'm telling you. Mhm. Look at that. Every last one of them took a bite. Just look at that. Look at that. Just look at that. And you think that you're supposed to trust him? Just look at Solar. Look at Solar. And you supposed to trust this? And the Antichrist is the opposite of the Most High God. Did everything that the Most High God did. That's their Last Supper right there. Look at Solar. Look at Solar. Look at that. This had to happen. Just like Rhonda said, the Most High warned us about these things. All this stuff have to happen. This stuff got to take place. We are now in the end times, guys. This got to happen. Look at that. Look how they backing up. And all this right here was taking place at the end.
Oh God. You want you gotta do it.
College said the behavior bothered me as a mother. These ladies look so young. They were brainwashed. What they excuse now? They can get away now. Why they staying there still pushing threes? Why they don't leave like the rest of them leave? Look at his mouth. Y'all saw that? Y'all saw him hiss? Watch it again. Watch it hiss.
You gonna get your mind right, baby?
Yes, I'm gonna get my mind.
Ooh, it's
My
beautiful.
mind's already right.
But you tied it up, so it wouldn't get messy. It would get
Mm-hmm.
You love me? Say I love you, big dick nigga. Say no, say it loud.
I love you, big dick niggas.
Say it again. Say it with your feelings. Say I love you, you big dick nigga.
I love you, you big dick nigga.
There you go. Say I love you, you big dick nigga.
I love you, you big dick nigga.
I might slap you with it later. Open your mouth. Slap me. Open. Tommy. Who wants to drink from the fountain of life tonight? Three.
Yeah.
What is making my dick hard? Say it again. Ooh. You tickling my pickle. Tickling my pickle, baby. Somebody said this is sick. Yo. I hope that person left right after they said that. Shut up, bitch, I'm talking. Out. The next time she do that, smack her. You got my permission. Matter of fact, that's an order. The next time she starts talking, I want you to. You know exactly where. There will be no disrespect to your king at all. Never ever in the motherfucking February, bitch, you gonna have to learn self-respect quick. Because fucking with me, you gonna have a hand across your face. Not particularly mine, but you know, it could be any hand across your face. You know? Because this is like the hand across your face time. This is smacking, this is the pimp era. Nigga, we coming into pimpism. Oh my God, the pimps are the future. They always been. God is a pimp. What is this?
Just look how they order them down. You see? And right after that, that's when Nature Boy got arrested.
Well, fuck out of here.
Just look at this right here. Don't it look like he was just stretched out, just like on the cross? You see that? Like I say, guys, it is a lot of stuff. If you really, we are under a spiritual warfare. And we knew that this day was going to come. We knew all this stuff was going to take place. Just look how he's stretched out, just like he's on like a cross. You see how they was anointing him and all this stuff. You know, there's a lot of stuff that just, you know, is just unfolding. Just look at that. And being in jail.
Said on several of my videos, what you are seeing Nature Boy is doing, it's nothing new. It's just that it's one of our own. Like I had said on several of my videos, what you are seeing Nature Boy is doing, it's nothing new. It's just that it's one of our own. Which he should be ashamed of himself, because you reap what you sow. But I knew all along that it will be a woman that would bring Nature Boy to his knees, and trust me, it will not be Nitiri. Because her hands is just as dirty as...
Oh, Shad, it's Shad. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, Shade, oh, Shad, it's Shad. Who's the fuck out of here? Shade, oh, Shad, it's Shad.
Who's the fuck out of here?
Oh, Shade, oh, Shad, it's Shad.
Who's the fuck out of here?
Oh, Shade, oh, Shad, it's Shad.
Who's the fuck out of here?
That Muji, a cult leader, is who Nature Boy had wanted to be.
Now let me go ahead and talk about this right here. Muji is he's a very guru. He's a guru that many people, they come from all over the world to him to just kiss his feet. And some of them had said, which I had made a video about Muji, saying that Nature Boy wanted to be Muji, where, you know, he had copied a lot of stuff, where when you saw he had all of them that was in carbonation was kissing his feet. So let me see if let me go ahead and play a little bit of this.
There are many videos on YouTube by Muji, and by people commenting on this cult leader. If you type in Muji cult, you will see his critics. One says to join him you have to sign a non-disclosure, but there are other critiques. Is it really a cult or just people who want to follow a spiritual leader? Muji followers is mainly white people, which Nature Boy has mentioned Muji many of times. Eligio loves to brag about the BBC documentary he was in, and which he is pretty delusional, thinking that the white establishment was trying to make him the next Muji. Which is BS, but you can see that Nature Boy is a copycat, and would have enjoyed every bit of it. Especially when it comes to the kissing of the feet. Because people would travel far away just to kiss Muji feet. Nature Boy had said that BBC had wanted him to be the next Muji, but he had called it off because he wanted to be a prophet for black people. If you watch the documentary, it has nothing to do with Muji and has nothing to do with anybody in power wanting him to lead anything. As we can see, Muji always presents himself as gentle guru, something Nature Boy is not.
Hold on.
Eligio had that persona too as Babaji. If he had stuck to that, he may have not gone to jail. But it was said, what had allegedly had brought Nature Boy out of the jungle and back to Babylon, is that Nature Boy was fascinated with TKO lifestyle, and tried to out-pimp him. Shortly after going completely over the deep end with his ski mask, looking like the devil himself, and pseudo-militaristic slave domination shows. Back in Costa Rica, Nature Boy had added a bunch of white people to Melanation, which some had said was the beginning of his downfall. Just like the young white male, he had opened up his home too. That may have speeded the process to arrest him. It was also allegedly said that Nature Boy had blew a lot of the money Keys had gave him, which was a total of $300,000. Nature Boy had blew it on flying people in and other things. But the group had become too big and he had trouble controlling people. The group may have been around 25 to 30, at some point maybe more. And some people were forming cliques within the group, which a source had said. And that Nature Boy, he had a hard time controlling the group. It was also said, in a jokingly way, that he would have been wise to have firm deputies, but wisdom is not one of his fortes. Then the girl from the island off the coast of Canada who had mental issues disappeared. Her parents alerted police. Later they found out by bloggers on YouTube that she was at Melanation, in the jungles of Costa Rica, 5,000 miles from home. That made the Canadian news. But the authorities never came around trying to get the girl away from that cult. So it was said that she had voluntarily left on her own after all the publicity. Which most likely, Nature Boy didn't wanted that type of heat and told her to leave. Which I'm not sure if authorities could take her or anyone away if she was adult. But she left. Then there was also the fiasco when they did not have their passports and visa together, and Costa Rica police stopped the van, and then Tron got in a physical fight with one of the cops. Which could have been avoided. Which I don't understand why Tron would even get involved, how cruel it was said, how Nature Boy had treated him. I just watched a video where Neytiri and former cult members had said how bad Tron was treated, and how he was locked up in the laundry room for days. Where Tron, he had to go to the emergency room. Not to mention how it was allegedly said by the cult members that Nature Boy refused to feed him, and would give his food away. But some of these white people, they had left the group, and some had stayed in Costa Rica. But it was also told to me by my source that, at the time there was a back to nature trend in Costa Rica, some were yoga groups. Mainly young white people from America and Europe going there. And there was also Dr. Sebi in Honduras, and another black group called Holistic Life Village in Honduras, and some members of Melanation had been there. Key's wife was one, and Nature Girl, Fiery was another, aka Serenity. It was run by a man named Kerry Jackson who took people in.
Thank you.
There was also another group called
I had made, Joyce had asked, who live is this? This right here was a video that I had made. I had used a voice reader. I made several videos, made over 500 videos. Like I said, when I make my videos, I know exactly how to make my videos come alive. But a lot of my videos was being struck down. So I went ahead and I took them down. But I put a lot of my videos in my iCloud, so, because they had stopped until, I get everything back on track, because they had demonetized my videos. And the thing about it is that I saw several videos where they play content and nothing happened. But when I was playing my videos, for some reason, I guess I was a threat to people, where they went ahead and demonetized it. So that is a reader, okay? So everything that you hear, it is my material, okay?
Solar Nation. Nature Boy didn't start all this, although there were some late groups possible influenced by him, Paragon Tribe, etc., that some of his former members had started.
Thank you, Rhonda.
It was said that Muji, a cult leader, is who Nature Boy had wanted to be. There are many videos on YouTube by Muji, and by people commenting on this cult leader. If you type in Muji cult, you will see his critics. One says to join him you have to sign a non-disclosure, but there are other critiques. Is it really a cult or just people who want to follow a spiritual leader? Muji followers is mainly white people, which Nature Boy has mentioned Muji many of times. Eligio loves to brag about the BBC documentary he was in, and which he is pretty delusional, thinking that the white establishment was trying to make him the next Muji. Which is BS, but you can see that Nature Boy is a copycat, and would have enjoyed every bit of it. Especially when it comes to the kissing of the feet. Because people would travel far away.
Contact with him as well, because I know a lot of people have been asking how can they get in contact. So we've got all that for you.
Yeah, I definitely see someone in his inbox like, how can I get in contact with Three
Yes.
Guy? And we are so excited because now we can show you how to get in contact with him, and we're going to give you the information. Yeah. So right now we're going to be doing this live on behalf of Three. And we just want we all wanted to represent for him right now and say that, we had a friend, lawyer, we thought was loyal. He's disloyal now. He took our funds, and he took nearly $1,700 from us. And he transferred the money into his account, and he went on. But you see who really in your corner, who's really down for you in this time, because right now Three needs all the funds right now, all the help and all the love and support right now that he needs. And a lot of people have been turning his back on him in a time right now that he truly needs you to be there for him. Right. And couple of more other people as well took some of our money and wasn't calculating the mission that was in hand to put that money in someone's hand. It wasn't a calculative mission, so we had people that did us dirty also in that way, and people who ran off as well with our money. And so we just thankful for the people who are actually supporting us, and who is actually riding for us right now in this time of need. We really appreciate you, and I'm thankful. And Three God as well, so he's grateful for everyone that has supported us and has ride for us still in this time of need. So
yes. He has a bail hearing May 6th. It's
Well,
coming
we know
up.
this is
The Cash App is pinned.
It's Master Aya,
Master
IYAH. Don't replace the I for L. It's an I. IYAH.
Yes.
So make sure you just support and contribute whatever you can. We're not gonna beg you, but we're just gonna ask if you want to support. Just support right now in this time.
I know there's a lot of people out there too who actually do want to support. So we're making sure that all of those lines are secure, and there's a way for you to be able to support. Now, we have everything set up step by step on how you can get in contact with him. We have his number where you can enter it in and look for him and set up everything that you need to do through messages. You can contact him through email. When you do contact him though, I do want to make sure that you guys know to send
I had supposed to make this video right here, but when these guys struck my videos down, I stopped making it. Hey, Chris Maxwell, how are you guys doing? That's Nature Boy and Natiri. I'm just playing some videos because most of my stuff they had strike down. So I'm just playing some of the stuff. Thank you. This right here is amateur compared to the videos that I did make. The videos that I did make, gosh, you wouldn't believe it. It's just that it have a lot of haters. You know, when you have a lot of haters, how it is. But this right here is
All
nothing
this have become comical.
compared to what I
A
did.
joke, but yet, we wonder why our lower self doesn't take us serious. Because they see we don't, let alone someone else.
You can't hear
Especially
it?
when hell is all around us and the real enemies keep rocking us to sleep.
That's the loudest. That's the loudest. But like I say, you know, this right here is a wake-up call. That's how I look at it, because whether you like Nature Boy or not, most of the stuff that he had talked about, he played it out. He played it out to the T. Most of all the stuff that he talked about, he played it out. He told you guys exactly what's going to happen, you know, and it played out. And the thing about it is, when he talked about how Solar was going to be the one to betray him, and who was the one that betrayed him? Solar. You know, and you can't ignore some of the stuff that he was doing, and he played it out to the T. And like I told you guys, I don't think that he is the Antichrist, and I don't think that he's the Messiah. But all the stuff that is happening, you know, he played it out to the T. So, you know, we can't sit there and say, oh no, it didn't happen, because it did. He played it out. Let me see what this is right here. He said that he was abducted. Didn't he say he was abducted by aliens? He talked about all that. He talked about the day of the planet of the apes. He talked about all that. I think, you know, I don't know, but we know that's a lot of stuff happening, you know, in this world. Some strange things that are happening, you know, so we don't know what could have happened. You know, he said that he's in a coma. He said that, you know, he was, you know, asleep in a hospital, not knowing that it was going to be in a jail cell. You know, some of the stuff, you know, it may not make sense to some of you people, but if you look at it in its entirety, you know, some of the stuff, you know, it's just playing out. It's just so weird, you know. And we know that these times was going to come. We knew all this stuff was going to come, was going to take place, whether it's with Nature Boy or whomever. We know that that day was going to come, you know. We know. You know, look, we are living in perilous times now. You know, we knew all this stuff was going to come. We also knew that it was going to be a woman that would be the one to bring Nature Boy down to his knees. We knew that. You know, we are living in end times, whether you read it or not. It's here. The Antichrist is here. Now, I'm not saying that Nature Boy is the Antichrist, but it is here. whether you want to acknowledge it or not. Why you think they wanted my videos
Video
taken
because
down?
right about now I am sick to my station so he can get the help that he needs.
Why you think?
Let me pause the video because right about now I am sick
Yes,
to my
right
stomach
here.
and say this. What you're watching right here is brainwashing to the highest level.
I don't know if
Nature
you
Boy
guys can
needs to
hear
be
it.
locked up in some mental institution so he can get the help that he needs. No way Nature Boy should be let out, at least no time soon. This is inhumane. And the ones that lives with Nature Boy and believe in this type of teaching, most definitely, they all will need round-the-clock therapy. Because as you can see, Nature Boy have broken them all mentally and physically. This is horrible. No way, they will live a normal life out there in the world, which is even worse. And that's real talk.
Like I said, guys, we are living in some perilous times, and we knew that this day was going to come. We knew that this day was going to come, and all the stuff that Nature Boy talked about, you know, he even said, you know, who was going to betray him. All that stuff is taking place right now. And we can't sit there and say, oh no, you know, no, it's here. We are living in perilous times. We are living in the end times, and he talked about this. And the Antichrist, we all know that when the Antichrist comes, he's going to come as a bisexual. The Antichrist will come as a bisexual. We know that. We all know that the Antichrist will come as a bisexual. And Nature Boy talked about that. At the end, he was wilding out. Yeah, so you never know. That's why I say it's best not to get ready. It's to be ready at all times. Because you never know when that day is going to come. And I'm just like I told you guys, I'm not saying that Nature Boy is the Antichrist. But a lot of stuff that he said, you know, is he's playing it out. He played it out to the T. He said that the woman was going to run to the white man. What happened? The Terry, what she did? She ran to the white man. He said that Solar is going to be the one that betrayed him. Who was the one that betrayed him? Solar. True said,
Even though Nature Boy had put his life out there on display.
Just like True said that he would not deny or leave Nature Boy. He'll cut off his left hand. You know, he stayed in. So, I don't know.
Even though Nature Boy had put his life out there on display, but there are so many unanswered questions. 1. How was Nature Boy able to pull in a very large follower, and what was his message that had so many young people to flock to him? And why did they join Carbonation knowing that he didn't hide who he was? I remember hearing Nature Boy tell a caller that if anyone comes to Carbonation and is attractive, that he might have sex with them, in spite of getting the knowledge. So the question is, why did they sign up? Knowing that they were going into the lion's den. Did they believe that having sex with Nature Boy was a part of their healing? There's a lot of unanswered questions. One is, why did Nature Boy documented his entire journey, knowing one day it would be used against him, as you all can see. So, what if Nature Boy was paid big money, and the deal was to give up everything for 6 years, and go into the jungle and shoot a documentary? Which explains why Nature Boy had gotten a manager and called it entertainment. Which is called Nature Boy TV, now 3 God TV, so that he can use it as a non-profit, in order to keep those donations flowing. Whether you all are ready or not, as you can see, it's playing out now. Just look how those big YouTube bloggers are now jumping on the bandwagon. Because they see how big this story is getting, and how major news outlets are reporting on Carbonation now. Which most likely this will hit the big screen, even if it's Netflix.
So do you guys think that all this right here is going to hit the big screen? Because how could one man draw in a large follower? Why did one man document his entire life, knowing that one day it will be used against him. Why? Why? Why would Nature Boy document his entire life knowing one day that it will be used against him? How did one man draw in a large follower and even talked about how he's abusive, what was going to happen to them, but yet they still followed? Why? Why did they still follow Nature Boy, knowing what was going to happen? Why? These women, they knew exactly what was going to happen, but yet they still followed him. Why? Those are the questions that we should be asking. Why? How did Nature Boy know that Solar was going to be the one that betrayed him? How? Why did the men leave and the women stayed? Why? Why did, when Jesus was arrested, why was the women was the only one that stayed? Where were the men? Why did the men hide? Why did the men run? Was Nature Boy playing it out? Was he playing it out script by script? Was this part of an act where he was willing to go into jail to play it out? Or is this the real deal? Come on, guys. I didn't plan to come on. I came on one thing and end up talking about another thing, which usually that's how my videos always play out anyway. But why? You know why?
My purpose is not to run a brothel.
Did you all hear on this clip that Velvet had admitted to Nature Boy was running a brothel in Carbonation? And I will say allegedly, but if that's what Velvet had meant, then all this had took place the time she and Nature Boy were both reigning as king and queen in Carbonation. Like I said, what's in the dark will come to the light, and as you can see, the Most High will have them to gurgitate it out.
That's not my purpose. My purpose is not to run a brothel.
That's exactly what it sounded like on this clip, which everyone pretty much knew what was going on in that jungle. But it will be hard to charge Nature Boy with running a brothel and the forbidden word HT without dragging everyone else into it. Because no way this can be a one-man show. Which Nature Boy and his big ego would love to think so. But just like I had said, this right here is another Achilles trial. Which I don't think anyone will hold Nature Boy for something that he had done in those jungles. Unless he have outstanding warrants. But when it comes to the jungle is like Vegas, what's in Vegas stays in Vegas. Which all this will be a he say she say case. Unless someone is more credible than Neytiri and Velvet, two sister wives please. Which the longer they hold Nature Boy, without any new charges, most likely if it go to trial it will be Nature Boy against public opinion. And his silly sheeps that shouldn't have went there in the first place.
Why did they go there? Why? Will this be a he say she say case? Will this be a he say she say case? Will everybody run? Will everybody duck and hide? Or will this be a he say she say case? And if this be a he say she say case, then don't you think that they should take accountability as well? Don't you think that they should take accountability as well? I'm pretty sure that if Nature Boy go down, he's not going to go down by himself, even though he is the big fish. But I don't think that he will go down by himself.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. Y'all gonna be put under pressure. And we'll
Listen
see
to
who
this.
really was keeping the knowledge.
Now notice at the end, Nature Boy said, you all will be put under the pressure at the end. And we gonna see who gonna keep the knowledge. Nature Boy say at the end, you all will be put under pressure. And we gonna see who gonna keep the knowledge. It's like all this was planned. This like it was all pre-planned. Listen again, guys. I'm gonna play it over again.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. Y'all gonna be put under pressure. And we'll see who really was keeping the knowledge.
See?
Okay.
I guess this is the time to say, everyone is acting including the child because what we are watching before our eyes is horrible. But the question is how long this child have been healing. And now, that Nature Boy is involving a child, this to me is cruelty to the highest level. Because the child didn't sign up for this, even though he was born into all that chaos and confusion, but still the child should be left alone. But I guess True and Sheba should be ashamed of themselves, as well.
What are you saying? Look at him. Make him a priority. Because if it was my son, I'll pay attention way more. But I would never put him before me. You're loyal. You're loyal. You'll put anything before me.
I let anybody. I cut my damn hand off and nigga use my phone with my left hand.
Well, shit, I already know. I know I mean more than you than your own life.
Yeah.
I can feel that. Yeah.
Did Nature Boy just told True to make his son Jaheim priority, but just not before him? What a bunch of idiots. And True had said he would never put anything before Nature Boy, where he would even cut his hand off. Which that's a lie. I would bet my last dollar that if something would even happen to Nature Boy, True would be just like Peter in the Bible, run and hide, then deny that he ever knew Nature Boy. Because remember when the cops had came by their house and told Nature Boy to step outside, they didn't even peep out the window. It was Aya that had came downstairs and looked out of the window. And when the ones that were commenting in the chat had told True and Solar to go outside and check on their king, they all had excuses.
Let me stop right there. Notice on that scene right there, when the police had pulled up to Nature Boy's home, Solar and the rest of the men that was in there, because Nature Boy got on their time about this, they all didn't want it to. People was telling them to go out there and check on your chief. Solar was the first one. I'm not going to interfere in it. But notice, Aya came down those stairs and she stood at that window until Nature Boy came in. And that's just how it was in the Bible. The women, they stayed watch. They didn't move. They stayed on post. Just look at this. Listen real good. And that's me. You're going to hear a voice reader, okay? That's me using a voice reader. And the reason why I use the voice reader is because when I was making my videos, trust me, they loved it. People was emailing me, telling me, look, this right here is what they need. But the minute when I started talking about Velvet, that's when it all came crumbling down. Because see, long as I was exposing Nature Boy, everything was good. But when I was tying Velvet into it as well, then that's when they start striking my videos.
So they out there right now. No, it's actually not my yacht to eavesdrop.
He said he is not his
Is
opportunity.
it true? You gotta go eat. Is it true? Tell you to go eat.
But look at Aya. She stood there.
Yeah. Look, I don't think that would be worried about going to jail. Hold on, he getting loud. Hold on, what? Oh no, he's cool. He's cool. All right.
Well,
But these people are lost souls that doesn't want any help. So let's forget about trying to help them and focus on Jahim that is being raised in an unhealthy environment. Which someone needs to go there and do a home assessment and see what level that child is. Being that his parents spend hours kneeling.
This is just weird, guys. Like I say, there's a lot of stuff that does not make no sense, and if you look at it in a spiritual point of view, it's like, I don't know if he was playing it out just like in the Bible. I don't know. But it's a lot of stuff that really didn't make no sense. It just was very weird. Very weird. So like I say, I'm not saying that Nature Boy, like I said, I don't know if he was acting, playing it out, or what. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that just don't anything. And what's the but know when someone like, just look at this. And you see, when I started making videos like this, that's when they started striking my videos down. Because see, back here, right here, they were saying that they was auditioning for some kind of dance or some kind of thing that they was doing. But they was pretty much, and I'm gonna say allegedly, because like I say, everybody put their opinion. To me, it was like they was recruiting. I don't know. But Nature Boy already said that if he go down, they all going down. He said he's not going down by himself. That's what he said. Someone like that, he said if he go down, they all going down with him. Because I don't blame him, because they all was in the mix of him. They all was right under Nature Boy. So, and just like when it was saying when it comes to Mama, what's her name? Mama Dia. I might be pronouncing her name wrong, but Velvet was right there. Velvet was right there. When all this stuff took place, Velvet was right there. And the reason why I have that seed I put in that ground, because, really nothing that they grew, nothing that produced. And they all planted that seed. And like I say, sometimes you never know. You can be more effective away from that, from people that is doing crime, than be right there under them. So I don't know. Yes, Velvet knew a lot. That's why she never ran to the authorities. Because see, Velvet knew that if Nature Boy go down, she's going to go down as well. She knew that she would go down as well. If Nature Boy go down, she was going to go down as well. So why would Velvet talk? Why would Velvet say anything? I wouldn't say nothing either if I know I couldn't incriminate myself as well. I wouldn't say not one thing. I would keep my mouth shut. But it's a lot of stuff, and just like I told you guys, if Nature Boy take the plea, maybe he might do 5 years. And if he do 5 years, he's gonna be teaching those ones that's incarceration, those inmates. He's gonna be teaching them. But whatever it is, just look at this. We're gonna see if we can go ahead and pick it apart, and that's real talk. But before I continue with the rest of my commentary, guys, make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content.
Yes, I created all of you.
Are you all right, brother?
Absolutely. And whether you know it or not, eventually I'm going to start popping up a lot more in your reality. I've been living my life like this for a long time.
I don't want the
something happened to me where I was aware that I was actually, and I'm trying to tell y'all, but y'all not going to believe me, but for the longest time, people have been following me since I was like 19. And people always gave me money, and I've been living my life like this for a long time. And when I flew out to Guatemala, it started.
Listen, guys.
When I first left, when I did the interview with you, I left. I went to Guatemala. And when I went to Guatemala, some people came out with me. And it wasn't the people I thought it was a whole bunch of guys. And I was like, I thought a woman would come with me because I was vlogging about me leaving.
Let me go ahead and pause the video right quick. First of all, I wish that Sonetta wouldn't have never stopped Nature Boy, because I think he would have told more. And by stopping him, it gave Nature Boy time to go ahead and rethink what he was about to say. But let me see if I can go ahead and make this make sense. And I will say allegedly, because I wasn't there. But I really think by what Nature Boy is saying right there and how he's acting, that whatever it is, trust me, it's much bigger than him. Where even Sonetta even had said that he doesn't even recognize Nature Boy anymore.
Went into like any caves or anything like that?
No, let me I've been to many caves.
Like, have you went into caves and stuff like that? Because I know you was in Mexico and you was traveling. Have you went into any cave? You could have got bitten by a radioactive spider or got some ants, anything. Something could have got you, brother. Something got into you, brother.
Not to take away the interview, because Sonetta and his wife did a good job. And we all know when you're dealing with Nature Boy, that's a hard nut to crack. But I would have asked the question, who was the men that had followed him in the jungle? Right there, that's the $1 million question. Because the young men that they had showed with Nature Boy, I don't think that they carried that type of money. I think it was people that was working behind the scene that was also in that jungle with Nature Boy. Which I'm going to go ahead and say allegedly, because it's a lot of stuff, when it comes to this, it does not make sense at all.
This is what I'm saying. This is not the three God that I know, man.
He's about to let us know, I think. Remember, let's give him a chance, King.
Okay. No, but we gotta know if he been abducted. He could have been abducted. He could have been, something happened.
No, I think he's about to let us know, love. So
all right, go ahead, brother. We're gonna fall back and you're gonna tell us your story. I'm gonna fall back, brother. Okay.
And you see, Sonetta, and I might be pronouncing his name wrong, but he knows Nature Boy. He knows something that's not right with him, and I'm glad that his wife felt it as well. But what I'm about to say, guys, is only my opinion. But I think that Nature Boy had went out, thinking one thing, and whoever is they had an entire different plan. Because Nature Boy had said he thought, he was going out there to vlog about, his journey and, at least have some women out there, and whoever is they had brought men, which make you think that these people, they were all about human experiment. Because why would they bring just men out there in the middle of the jungle in Central America? It just don't add up. And we know when it comes to us, especially when you are poor, they don't mind experiment on you. And when Nature Boy has said he was also given $300,000 right there, it is questionable. And I want to know why no one ever asked Nature Boy, who gave you $300,000? Because no one is just going to give you that type of money with nothing in return.
Okay,
If you had a hurricane.
So guys, what you think? Do you think this was an experiment? Are you thinking that they are experimenting on this man? Do you think that it's a reason why he journaled everything? How did one man
flew out to Guatemala? It started.
How did one man was able to have so many people to follow him? Come on, guys, talk to me. Help me to make this make sense. Do you think exactly what Nature Boy is saying? That these people have been experimenting on him? And he can say a lot. He said, but no one is going to believe him.
And whether you know it or not, eventually I'm going to start popping up a lot more in your reality. I've been living my life like this for a long time.
I don't want the.
And what do he mean? He's been living his life like this for a long time. Is Nature Boy trying to tell us something? Was Nature Boy trying to tell us something that we just looked at it as entertainment, but he was trying to tell some top secrets? What you think? Was he being experiment? I don't know, guys. It's just my opinion. Come on, guys, talk to me. Yeah, College said, I just noticed that Nature Boy lived in Hispanic country. I wonder why that was. Now I believe that he is a science project. Was he? Was he?
It happened to me where I was aware that I was actually, and I'm trying to tell y'all, but y'all not going to believe me, but
he says something happened to him. And he's trying to tell you all, but you guys are not going to believe him.
for the longest time, people have been following me.
And who was the people, guys? Who was the people that been following him? Who was the people? Who was the people that was following him? And why they didn't do him anything when he was out there in the jungle? But the minute that he came out here in Georgia, and it took so many people been complaining about Nature Boy, nothing never happened. Nothing never happened. Again, was Nature Boy a part of a experiment, just like he said? He said that he carries the DNA inside his body. And you all know that many of the people, men and women, think that if they drink, whatever they do to Nature Boy's semen, that it's going to heal their bodies. So do you think that Nature Boy, they put the cure in him? They put something in him where these young women and men thought that if they go down on him, download, as you guys call it, that they was going to be healed? Because Nature Boy did say, he said, because when Velvet came down there, when she had STD, and I'm going to say allegedly, but that's what he said. He said that he had the antidote. He had the cure to heal her. And we all know that his cure was for them to download, whatever you guys call it, to go down on him. he had these women and men going down on him. So did Nature Boy was a part of experiment for him to think like this? And just like he said he could tell you a lot of stuff, but you all is not going to believe him. He said, I can tell you a lot of stuff, but you all is not going to believe him. Let me open this file. I don't know what this file is, but let me see what it is. It's not nothing. But he said that he has the antidote. Is Nature Boy a part of the experiment? Because most of the stuff that he was saying, it's like, it's coming to pass. It's starting to make a lot of sense. Let's see this one right here. And a lot of my videos, guys, I had to go ahead and take down.
Did you all hear on this clip that Velvet had it?
A lot of videos I had to take down because they striked a lot of my videos. But if you guys that's just following my channel right now, if you would have saw the videos, you would have saw why they went ahead and strike down my videos. Because see, somebody just didn't want it to see the truth. And like I told you guys, I am a true prophet. And God shows me things. He shows me things. And the way he shows it to me, I put it on my videos. But I think that they all should take accountability. Every last one of them should take accountability of what they did. Because if I don't blame Nature Boy, if I go down, they go down too. Because they all was a part of it. So, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that just don't make no sense.
Oh, I need you, my heart's on fire.
There's a lot of stuff that does not make sense. And, you don't know these people, what kind of spirit these people in contact, what kind of spirit that is in these people. So Adrian 3000, why do you think that Nature Boy should be free? She always come in and say free to 3. But getting back to the video that they had released today, where Nature Boy was in jail having a great time. Everybody thought that Nature Boy was being depressed and stressed out, but Nature Boy was enjoying himself. Nature Boy was enjoying him. This right here I had made. I really liked it. This one right here.
Stand up straight and be a man. You have done so much.
That's my voice, okay, guys. And also, I like to play things. I like to do characters like this. Believe it or not, I edit this like this, where I made Caesar talk. Caesar did not say none of this. This is me. So let me go ahead and let you guys hear it.
Stand up straight and be a man. You have done so much damage that even the heavens have lost count. And you of all people should know better, being that you come from a humble beginning, but you are a lost soul that doesn't even practice what he preaches. How can you emasculate a man, a black man at that, in front of the entire world? For that, you can never be none of us. Because if you were in front of the Babylon police, you would have never acted like that. You would have bowed down to him. What a disgrace. Just because you are suppressing your feelings and too embarrassed to come out and say who you really are, you want to take everybody down the rabbit hole with you. Enough is enough, and you must be stopped.
Oh, okay. I'm okay. Sir, I'm okay. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, then check on
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
I'm okay. Cool. They come to check on me to make sure I'm okay.
Security.
The police, they will come around here. You will notice the police will come around here. They are not coming around here because they're being called. They are coming around here to make sure that I'm safe. The police will continue to rotate around here to make sure that I'm safe.
What a disgrace. Unbelievable.
So guys, like I said, I made several videos, and when it comes to my videos, I know exactly how to make it come alive. And the reason why I know how to make the videos come alive, because I'm a dreamer. And God shows me things in a vision. And when he shows it to me, I know exactly how to go ahead and edit the videos. Like I said there and say, I know how to make it come alive. And a lot of people, they did not like it, because looked like I was exposing a lot of stuff that they was not ready to reveal. So guys, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my my channel.
Sodom has become corrupt, a city of sin.
I want y'all to see this one right here, and after this one right here, I'm gonna go ahead and close it down. I don't know if I'm gonna hold this video up, but guys, make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. And once I go ahead and get my videos back monetized, trust me, I'm gonna be making more videos like this, because like I said, you can't stop no one from telling the truth. But pay close attention to this right here. Thank you, Rhonda.
Sodom has become corrupt, a city of sin.
But my nephew Lot lives there. He has a family.
The outcry against Sodom is great. Its sins are very grave.
Going to destroy it.
Bitch, you can't touch her. She was sent to me. I ordered her myself, made her myself. Yeah, get the tea on that. Beautiful, ain't she? Look just like my baby mother. Take your hand, young man. Eat, eat, eat. This is your new queen, motherfucker. This is your new queen, bitches. Eat.
I think Kylie saw my videos.
Yeah. I got a new lady. I got a new thing. Bitch, you can't touch her. She was sent to me. I ordered her myself, made her myself. Yeah, get the tea on that. Beautiful, ain't she? Look just like my baby mother. Take your hand, young man. Eat, eat, eat. This is your new queen, motherfucker. This is your new queen, bitches. Eat. Feast. Yeah. Is she a transsexual? Yes. Yeah. Yes, she is. Always wanted one. Just like, you know, I like the karma. I like Chuck. I like all of you bitches. I get what I want when I want it. And if I want it, I have it. I got it. It's mine. Shit alive. There's not enough people here. I'll tell you her name.
We knew all along. That's why he was never able to cross over. Now it explains everything why he was treating those ladies the way he was. What he was doing was suppressing his true self, but he was taking it out on those women. What a disgrace.
Humans really disappoints me. And the thing about it is that he calls himself a god. But what's so sad about it is that he's bringing, but the thing about it is that he's dragging beautiful people down the hole with him. But the thing about it is that he's dragging people that has joined in people that is hurt just to make them worse off than what they already is. That is horrible. That's a no-no. It's time for him to stop. And we're going to stop him.
This is what you women gonna look like when white supremacy fall. When the rude awakening hits you that black man is God. This is how y'all gonna look. I am not the white man. The white man wants to be me. The white man is a poor imitation of me. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? The white man got everything he knows from me. He's a poor actor. God. Yeah, I told you in the Bible, I told you. They documented it. They said it. I said it right there. Here, let me pull it up. I said it.
Okay, guys, good night. Talk to you guys tomorrow. And thank you all for joining my live. Be blessed.